Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Treehouse Bicker. As we approach the end of the year, we at Backyard Studios wanted to reflect on the movies of the year. So on this episode, we're going to submit our picks for the best movie of 2015. We're going to try something new this time. We want to, at the end of the 3-minute timer, give everyone a chance to submit a final vote. Now, due to the time of this recording, any movie getting released after the 21st of December is not going to be considered in this discussion. Okay, we're going to get things going. Timer's going to start in 3, 2, 1.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Brooklyn.
Okay, don't make me pick apart Star Wars because I love Star Wars.
Okay, here's the thing with Star Wars. Okay. I could feel the work. I could feel... so J.J. Abrams' task with this was just to take a huge boat and turn it 180 degrees and point it in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Most of it he nailed.
Yeah.
But I could feel the boat turning sometime. I could feel the amount of work he had to do. So, I mean, he took on a colossal challenge. That's why episode 8, Brian Johnson's episode, is going to be amazing because it's going in the right direction.
He's had all these things set up for him. Yeah,
and the one thing that really got me with Star Wars is it was like a little bit predictable, pretty consistently throughout, which was okay for what it was because it was made for the people that love Star Wars, and they kind of
the climax of blowing up another Death Star.
I feel like there was a good balance between like nostalgia and new story, but I just
overall,
don't think that it was the best movie of the year at all.
The best movie of the year was Brooklyn, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, please tell me why.
Amazing. Morgan just saw it. I made him see it, and he's like, "What's going on?" To me, I was. There were a lot of movies this year that I was super engaged with the characters, and there were a lot of movies this year that felt thematically satisfying to me. This one combined both those together. I was so engaged throughout the whole thing. I loved.
I was not
engaged the entire time.
Philistines.
I just have to.
It felt a little flat for me.
Your mom
for
yes.
The love story. It's just it was a typical love story.
No, it was okay. I don't know if it was typical, but it was
totally
like,
atypical.
You're just like on board with it. I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever seen a love story resolved the way that they resolved it. I thought I knew where it was going.
I knew exactly where it was going.
I thought that the way she turns back to the right guy was.
It was so beautiful.
It was, but it wasn't.
I'm glad she did, but the fact that it took one lady yelling at her for her to make that change, it didn't feel like the right.
And I just
kind of push that she needed
to
make that change.
Just to go to Inside Out, every single person who saw Inside Out connected with it.
Yes.
Yep.
Not young, stupid ones.
Okay, we don't need to.
Okay, Inside Out was. I have no complaints.
Everyone connected with it. The cast was great.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was.
Yeah. It was a little light. It was a little light for
There's
me.
nothing wrong with being light.
No. I mean, it was a little thin. It was just a
really.
Little,
yeah,
like
but I
they
think
were straining a little bit but it was so good. It was so good.
They went somewhere that people haven't gone before.
I have no complaints with Inside Out. I just was floored by Brooklyn.
Emotions.
All right, that's it.
I feel like we came into this really undecided, and now we're really entrenched.
All right, so we're gonna go around it, and everyone's gonna be able to submit their final pick. Andrew.
Again, keeping in mind that there is no best movie in one year, and that we haven't seen a bunch of movies. Brooklyn.
I'm sticking with Inside Out.
I'm going to join you guys with Inside Out.
Yes. There it is.
That was one of the 3 that I was debating with. The other one was Spotlight.
I'm going to stick with Inside Out too.
I am so not used to not converting people. And I converted Chris away from Star Wars, but not to
All right, well,
Brooklyn.
There are a lot of good movies this year. I think that is pretty clear. If you could please let us know what your pick is for the best movie of 2015. Please take the chance to tell us why we're wrong, because we are just itching to continue this conversation. That's all we have for tonight. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Chris is very passionate about this.
Were you expecting a reaction from...
Foxcatcher.
For what? What category?
Is that going to be your
Picture. That's what